Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a fairly standard, albeit reliable cup of tea, the good old cuppa. So welcome back to Prison Architect, and in the previous episode we got some medium or normal category of inmates, and then we got some high risk inmates. So far everything is okay, but well, we'll have to see how we get on in this episode because, well, obviously more building. Now, we've skipped maybe a day, half a day, and there was a couple of things of note. Bit of a fight over in this dormitory, and two people knocked unconscious, brought over to the infirmary and healed up, so it's not really a big drama. But I've just noticed that this prisoner here, for some reason, they're starving. Tim Buckwell, I think. Is that them? Or is it the other persons? Anyway, what's happening is they're going unconscious like that. They're then being brought in to the infirmary, and we see it happening here. They get healed, but they're missing the meal time, and then they go back and they're still starving. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go... Ooh, that wouldn't be a tunnel there. It would normally be straight. Anyway, I am going to go over to policy and double check. It is medium, but yeah, I thought so. But I want to go to our regime and to eat, and I'm going to put in the original... going to put in the original sort of food time, because I think just if they miss one meal, then you're only running one, well, because of whatever reason, like this here, then it's just a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, anyway, we are receiving some more inmates, and we'll be doing some building shortly. It will require us to let me decrease that bank loan, to take out another bank loan. I've decreased that there. I'll be picking up in a moment, but you might as well not pay that interest for for that one session. Just going to double check the inmates here. So we've got a couple of new arrivals. So we've got this guy called Haggis. We'll have him on a lockdown. And there's another one as well called Western, and go lockdown. And obviously we've got some medium security. I keep going click up to category because I'm used to changing categories rather than giving them any sort of level of punishment. Normally it's automatically set based on our policy, which I don't think you can have a permanent punishment for that policy. What's the policy? They turn up and they get in the cells and they don't leave. Over to quick build and custom and cloning, and obviously we are going to be cloning all of this here. It is going to require more funds than we currently have, so I'm going to have to go to and get a bit of a bank loan. I think 60 will be enough, especially when you think that we'll be getting in some high risk inmates, and that's going to be, I think it's 1,000 each one you take in, 1,000 for max sec, and then obviously you get paid for that as well. So that's all good. I don't think there'll be any other grants that we'll be getting now. Cell block C is a curious one. We probably won't ever get that done. Actually, no, we probably might, because we'll get this done and these are the two. That'll take us to what we were on before. We were on 48, so we'll be on like 96 or 98, whatever it happens to be. And I could just build, just like in this corner, definitely a temporary, just 2 cells, like just literally the default. Quick, probably even use quick build, truth be told. Just use a quick sort of 2v3. One of those. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. Anyway, deployment and patrols, which we have set up, and that was getting close to nothing. So we have set this up. It's going to be a dog handler and an armed guard, like so. We do need a couple more dog handlers and staff members, I think, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and a couple more, and I'm probably going to have to get a couple more after that, after the fact as well. So there we are. In terms of workers, I don't think we need any more workers, because it's, fairly okay with that capacity. Feed all prisoners is now going up. Obviously we've altered these, so hopefully we're not going to have some starving inmates. I'm looking over here, and I'm still seeing that guy is starving. I don't know what I can do. Coffee the Hunter Mug Jr. Okay, yeah. Deployment, it's going to be max sec for that one. And just double checking intake. It is on. And then there's Supermax as well, which is over here. Those are the ones that, I have some concern over. But there you are. Gonna say as well that, do I want stun battens? Yes. Am I going to get it now? I'm not sure. Costs 350 generic units of currency per guard. We have 26. Well, we can afford that then. Huh. That guy was kicking off. But our advanced searchlight made us aware of that. Right, roll for stun buttons. I also want to do a taser rollout. That's put us on a bank balance of pathetic, though. It says we're getting 10,000 per day. That's not something I believe. I think it's because of the intake and so forth. So that's fine. Hoping the game doesn't glitch out and send us 2 lots of inmates because of the backup of the truck. Tunnel there. Could be legitimate. Unlikely to be. There is coffee mug again. Unconscious. Like I say, the person that passed in one of these cells, they were definitely not starving. At least I didn't think it was. But there you go. So, we've told the guys to get stun buttons. Yeah, I'm just mousing over that and you can see that that is the case. And here's the other intake, which is good. It's all good. And that guy's also starving. It appears to be the people in the dormitories that are starving, and I don't know why. Okay. Well, obviously a lot more inmates coming in here. Just going to wait until they're being escorted to their cell. Actually, I don't really need to. I can just open it up and do it that way. And through that one. And lockdown permanent. And it's a standard procedure for all of this one. I think all the low ones are fine. All the medium. Shopland. We've seen Shoplands before in the game. Young. I'm very aware I'm not actually looking over at this section where, you know, anything could be going on. I'm just constantly staring at essentially a spreadsheet. And rest. And why is that not connected? Water. Small pipe. That's in. I'm preemptively going to connect up this one as well. I'm going to do the lot. Just so I don't have to come back here again. There's another fight. I'll see what's happening in but a moment. There we go, that's in. And recent misconduct. Oh, extremely volatile, that's why. We haven't really looked at the security menu for a while. So we've got extremely volatile and Stokel, and they're in a dormitory, which is sort of worse. Same as extreme volatile and volatile down here as well. That's just not what I like to see. Okay. Average refunding rate has actually gone down to a nice 40-odd%, 46%. I'm going to go with programs and staff programs. I'm going to go with basic guard taser, fire training, and first aid training and such. So that's good. The intake, obviously we just had more inmates come in. I'll have to sort through all of those. It'll be in and around here. So I think most of them I've set. But I'm guessing some of them haven't. Lockdown permanent. You can hear people eating. Someone mentioned as a bit of a test putting in, let's have a look. Not a drinks machine, it is a snack machine. It's a high calorie, low quantity snacks, indoor only. Because it doesn't have any tooltips, I haven't actually checked, so I'll have to go and check the wiki. But I don't know if that just improves the canteen and common room's grade, like it says there, or whether they can actually get snacks for it from that. And if so, as a further follow-up to that, do they need to pay for it? And if so, it's not going to work anyway because they've got no money. So there's that. Just go through here. I know there's going to be a couple of inmates that we haven't got as a permanent tunnel over there, is there? Don't think it is. So just checking all of the medium, that's fine. And got a couple of high risk inmates here. One of them's actually got a really good reoffending rate. That's prisoner Lee there. And I think that's no, still more. What might have happened is they'll have come in, they'll have had something on them, they'll have been given lockdown, and I've just assumed, because I'm looking at this menu, that it was on permanent. It's very possible. Very possible. Danger level is pretty good. Bank level has gone back down. And now looks like tasers are being equipped. So money is good. It's definitely better than 2 episodes ago when I was literally selling stuff from the infirmary. Yeah. But we've got prisoner reoffending rate to get below to get the 30%. We'll never. I don't think we'll see it. I don't think we'll ever see that. But it's down to 43 now, the reoffending rate, which is good. And we're on net minus 3,000 for released prisoners. But we're not doing any facility that's not doing any work experience. That's actually lower than I thought. So there you go. And we're not doing parole either. That's something that in hindsight, we said we were always going to have them permanent lockdown. We could have had, if we wanted to, some parole. Although, is that accurate? No, because they would never be able to go out of the cell. So no, it's fine. What we've got going on here is fine. So just going to go through, changing all these guys to lockdown. Oh, do we hear a bit of fighting over here? Beverage and unconscious. Yeah. I think the rest of it is all okay. And actually, wait, no. So, lockdown permanent. Lockdown permanent. There you go. So, they were given lockdown, but then our permanent one overridden that one. I think I'm going to go for a couple more cooks, just because I'm a bit conscious of the food trays that are just being sort of scattered about the place, which is a bit concerning. A couple more guards, taking us back up to that original workforce level, and I probably want to get some guards. I also want sniper towers as well at some point, but yeah, I'm not too sure as to exactly when. Okay. Well, we'll see how we get on. I thought there'd be a lot more nonsense happening over with these high-risk inmates. I'm going to do a shakedown tonight, which is 887 places. This is a small map, and we've still got another 3 cell blocks to build, and it's still... Oh, that's bad. That's a bank balance that's low. All right. I think it's our first aid training, and loads of people have just got themselves some tasers. That's what's happened there. The credit rating is not going down, so I'll just have to accept that for now. Yeah, equipment taser. And, 20 grand prisoner reoffending fine. That could start getting to become a bit of a problem. That could become a bit of an issue. Okay. Well, we've got some prisoners returned. We'll have to see what we can do here. Going through the list. Eventually we'll see them being brought to their cell. Contraband is not really a huge problem because the prisoners never leave their cells to pick it up. So, you know, there's that. There's that advantage, I guess, that this facility has. I'm just a bit concerned about that released. Oh, we're actually on net zero now, which is good, and reoffending is 44%. Okay. Tom Cadwell, welcome to Lockdown Permanent. And the rest of it's okay. They're alright, and they're alright. Just double checking deployment is fine. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, in order to build the next cell block, we're going to need, I think it's about 75,000 each one of these. It says daily cash flow is 15,000. That is probably not accurate because I've done extra hiring. So, yeah. One of the things I was going to build it sooner rather than later, was a mailroom. And what about a library? I don't think we need a library. I don't think we need a mailroom, actually, truth be told. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. No. Mailroom. So, mailroom allows your prisoners to receive mail. The mailroom is also staffed by prisoners. Not in our position, it's not. Okay. I was just wondering what these boxes were, but that's feed prisoner because they put the food there. I wonder if the starving is because it is a dormitory and it doesn't really work, the whole permanent thing. There you go. Cash flow apparently is minus 4,000 now. Yeah, it's fluctuating. It is fluctuating. Let's go with reform. Going through the list. That's all okay. 1 minimum, 2 medium to receive. I mean, one of the things that this has, it has everything built in. I don't think there's a really big need for a mailroom. We don't need it. We'll put that out there. We do not need it. It would be good for the family need, but they've got phone booths in the cells, so yeah, that just works so far. I think it'll just be a nice little addition. But that will require money. Not much money, but it will require cash. And we do not have many generic units of currency. In fact, we've only got, 5,000 at this stage. Prisoner Thomas here. Lockdown permanent. And I think the rest of it is all alright. Okay. What size does the mailroom need to be? 5 by 5. I could just build a 5 by 5 mailroom, couldn't I? More Yutani, and just put it on the back of this. Yeah. That. Walls and doors. Doors. It's kicking off again. Oh, that's not 5 by 5. Let's go with that. Now it's a 5 by. But now it's a 5 by something. So, doors, staff door. It's going to go there. Obviously, this is going to be set to staff only. That isn't, though. Click. Don't know why. Yeah, I mean, this just has, like I say, advantages over a more traditional facility, and that is that everything's included in the cells. Is there no need for lots of additional rooms? So you're still supplying items for them to meet their needs, and you're looking after their needs. Well, most of it, not really freedom, but you are looking after the needs, but in a different way. This is obviously not necessarily more space efficient, and it's a bit of a nightmare to deal with at times. But you don't seem to need solitary. You don't need a lot of the other rooms that you would perhaps otherwise have. Mailroom. So mailroom, we'll set that. Don't like the fact that that light's like that, so I'm gonna cancel that. Put it there. Okay. So we'll just run in a bit of power. We'll have in objects. sorting desk and tables. Sorting desk can go there. And tables. Don't small tables? I think I'll just have that there. Table small. Bin. Recyclables. And a bin. And staff only. So now we will be delivering mail, which is handy. Okay, daily cash flow has gone back up to 18. That's been fluctuating. We've had it at minus 4,000 generic units of currency up to plus 18. And it's all based on this. Oh, we're in positive now for that. Yeah. So the needs are being met. Staff needs are being looked after as well. Overall, pretty happy with how we are getting on. Next episode then, I'll probably stop that training and I'm going to stop. No, I'll finish running the guard taser. I want to, obviously next episode, continue building, which is going to be at minimum this cell block here. I might do what I've done the last couple of episodes and give it a bit of a skip. There's a 10 grand fine for the prisoner return reoffending, so that'll be what, minus 8 grand now, or 4,000? Yeah, because you get fined 5,000 for the return, but you only get 1,000 for reformed. Seems totally and utterly fair, obviously. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to leave there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. I'm a bit surprised at how generally quite still the facility is. Excuse me. So, especially with these high-risk inmates, I would have thought there'd been a lot more volatility. But I'm glad there ain't. Either way, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect, and next time we'll look at, like I say, getting some more building in here. Hope you have enjoyed it. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.